Welcome to Drive Your Own Adventure with Benjamin Starr. With holiday parks and resorts across New South Wales and Queensland, find your dream destination with Ingenia Holidays.
Okay, welcome back to Driving Your Own Adventure. Boy, oh boy, have we covered some miles, or kilometres if you want to put it. I'd hate to think how many kilometres we've driven on this series, but we're right back where we started from, and we've got Ian and Bernie joining us. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thanks.
What's it like to be a founder?
Fantastic, yeah. Very proud of what we've achieved here, but I think Ingenia can take it to bigger and better places.
It's interesting, on this trip that we've done right up the coast and right back down, the common thread with everybody that we've spoken to is they all started businesses without very little knowledge. They're all entrepreneurs. They've all put their passion, heart and soul into it, and they've all created these amazing tourism businesses. It's an amazing thing to see. What's your take on it?
Yeah, for sure. Like the business for us, yeah, we had a vision, and yeah, needless to say that vision expanded by the day, and the business has gone on leaps and bounds. 3 short years ago when we opened, we had about 15 or 16 staff. Today we're at about 50.
Yeah.
So just in that's a rapid growth in itself, but what a great bunch of people that we've got on staff here. You know, I enjoy working alongside them every day, and I find inspirational, all the customers that come through and share their stories with us too.
Yeah, amazing. When we were right up the top there in Cairns, we were talking to people from all different walks of life that come back to the same park every year. This is my first real experience going into what this type of lifestyle is like, if you want to put it like that. And it's very much geared towards families, isn't it?
The family market's definitely probably our primary market, and they're the ones that really seem to enjoy themselves. You know, being that 1 hour from Brisbane is good for that as well.
Yeah. And the other thing that we've come across is, you know, you go to these places and people go, oh, well, what do you do when you get there? Well, there's a lot to do in the parks, but there's so much to do outside the parks. I mean, there's so many tourist things to see.
Absolutely. Look, the coast is blessed like that. You've got obviously the beautiful beaches, the hinterland. But yeah, for sure, I've having some young children myself, having the resort atmosphere where you've got everything here. Why uproot the kids? You know, if they're having fun in the pool, why drag them out of the pool and take them to the beach or take them somewhere for fish and chips when you've got everything here? We've got the pool, the river, the jumping pillow, the outdoor cinema, and of course our beautiful Driftwood restaurant. Exactly.
So speaking of the restaurant, you've got Ian over here. So Ian, your job is to keep it all running.
Yeah, my name's Ian Smith. I'm head chef at Rivershore Resort, and I guess, it is my job to make sure that we cater for everyone.
How do you do that coming from Scotland?
Well, we try and base the menu to cater for everyone, really. You know, the families, we trying to push the menu slightly finer dining, especially a dinner service. We do functions where we cater from basic to, like high end. So, yeah, out of a small kitchen, we definitely do well with that.
And it's interesting you mentioned the word fine dining. It's something that most people wouldn't put in partnership with what we're doing here. But so the parents come along, the kids get to play still, and you do all the fine dining experience.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we try to use all the best local produce that we can. We push the menu further and further into the upmarket, but yet we still have dishes that suit everyone, you know. So you go from...
So what are you famous for here? What's your famous dish?
Oh, at the moment, I guess it'd be the beef short ribs on the dinner menu.
Oh, really?
Epic.
Really good, yeah. You got like a fresh Asian salad, sticky black vinegar sauce. It's something that goes for everyone. But I think what we've really gone for is to give quality but good value for money at the same time.
So, Bernie, why bring a restaurant into a place like this? What was the reason for that?
Oh, look, I think we were campers and caravanners ourselves, and I think people were looking for it. At least some research we did, that's what people were asking for. And we wanted to do something a bit out of the box. It's certainly, you don't think to go to a caravan park for a nice dinner or a nice lunch. We really tried to break the mould there. The food we produce is amazing. We get fantastic reviews on our food. And the restaurant's all centred around the pool and has quite a substantial playground with it as well. So it gives the opportunity for mum and dad. They're parting ways with their hard-earned cash. Kids can have a beautiful kids meal, and then they can play in the playground and be occupied, and mum and dad can actually sit and have a conversation, have a beautiful craft beer or a glass of wine from a family-owned winery, and sit and have a beautiful beef ribs or a char-grilled tuna, which is on the menu today, or a beautiful ribeye steak from Jack's Creek.
But when you look around here, this is just not a caravan park. I mean, this is like, you've got luxury tents over there. You've got a pool here, which I'd hate to think how much it's worth. I would say it's the equivalent to what you'd see on the back of a P&O ship. I mean, there's been some serious money and planning invested in this place.
There has been a big investment, and look, we set out to be the best caravan park in Australia.
Yeah.
We do feel like we're a resort, and we do provide a genuine resort experience.
Yeah.
Whether that goes right down to the facilities of the pool that you just mentioned, which is currently heated at 28 degrees. Mm-hmm. But where the resort experience really comes in is our customer service.
Sure.
We like to please our guests. All the staff here are certainly there to please guests first and foremost, and with that creates a great work environment and a great culture to be part of.
One of the things that I noticed on this whole journey is at any given time there is millions of dollars tied up in caravans and motorhomes sitting on any of these sites. I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar car park.
Absolutely.
Some of the money that some of these guys have invested in their, I don't know whether it's a toy, but is phenomenal. Some of them are like better than houses.
I think it's a way of life for some people, isn't it?
It's definitely become that.
Absolutely. From where we're sitting recording this podcast, there's a caravan behind us, which is probably, $200,000 being pulled by a car, which is
equally as valuable.
Exactly. But look, these obviously this time of year we've got a lot of active retirees. They want to get out there. They want to see this beautiful country. There's not many of them sitting around during the day. They're out exploring these beautiful parts of our region.
What's interesting is, now I don't have kids. I'm probably about the same age as you, so I understand why you would bring kids here. But you do the sell as a parent.
If you want to come here as a family, or even more so as a group, with a group of families or a group of friends, we've got a few options for you. You can bring your camper trailer or your caravan, but then we've also got the luxury safari tents. And many people staying here right now, there's one or two of them in the safari tents, and the other 2 or 3 people in the group are on caravan sites, and we like to try and group them all together.
Yeah.
And they can all come and holiday in the one place. Being a caravan park, we'd like to think we provide a really safe and inclusive atmosphere for the children. Mm-hmm. I come back to the restaurant and playground, so you can sit and have a coffee or a glass of wine or a beer.
Mm-hmm. Do you find many single people come along, like with their partners and girlfriends without kids?
Absolutely, yeah. No, especially this time of year that we're recording this, it's mainly couples. So, yeah, look, there's plenty for them to do. They obviously enjoy the restaurant and bar aspect just as much as the families. So we're recording this on a Thursday, so this afternoon we have music on a Thursday afternoon, and happy hour every day. So by all means, the caravan parks provide such a social holiday. It's all about interacting with people.
And what about friendships? I mean, you must see the same people come back every year.
Yeah, well, we've only been open 3 years, so but we've already had some guests have holidayed with us 7 or 8 times in 3 years, which is fantastic. We've got some people here who have come here every time we've been every year since we've been open, I should say. It's fantastic. We'd love to see repeat guests. We try to get to know them by first name if we can. They all seem to know us by first name, which is great. So we've got lots of friends. Okay,
people are coming up. The best way to get in contact with you guys is to jump onto the website. What's the website?
Yeah, so www.rivershore.com.au, or you can obviously go through the Ingenia Holidays page.
Yep.
Or you can obviously follow us on our Instagram or Facebook as well.
Right, and then Ian, you put your recipes up every day. Do you do a Nigella Lawson experience at night?
I wouldn't say we put our recipes up. We like to keep them secret. We have daily specials every day, which are ever changing, depending on which fresh fish we bought in, and all that gets posted up on Instagram as well, so you can follow this different kinds of food we do as well.
Busiest time of the year? If people are listening today and they're thinking, yeah, we want to come up, we want to go out and see some of the different regions and some of the tourism things, what's the best time of the year?
Look, obviously Christmas and Easter are a busy time of year. I think a beautiful time of year to come to the Sunshine Coast, which is actually quiet, is in May. Beautiful weather. You still got that last bit of the summer, so the water's still warm.
Yeah.
And yeah, the crowds are a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
Yep. But look, we're blessed here on the coast. We get beautiful weather all year round. So look, weekends are obviously popular, but we try to not say no. We obviously get booked out, but it's normally it's only a week or so in advance.
And what would you recommend for families to do up here when they get here? What are some of the go-to places to have a quick look at things? Because you can't do it. You can't do it in a week.
Oh, no, look, absolutely. No, the beaches are obviously beautiful.
Yeah.
Close to Rivershore, you've got Maroochydore, Mooloolaba Beach. About 20 minutes north, you're into Noosa, which is obviously beautiful and really popular. And for the families, obviously Sea Life and Australia Zoo are quite popular as well.
There's definitely some good hinterland walks as well, up sort of Mullaney Way or Montville, and even in Noosa you have the National Park as well. Beautiful places.
Oh, the scenery is stunning from the top of Mullaney. It's just this is you can see it was a volcano.
Yeah.
The Botanic Gardens up there. Have you ever been up there?
No, I've heard good things though.
He is Dr. Dolittle. Let me tell you, we just did an interview with him. You have to go there. That man has a passion for gardens like I've never seen in my life. He is like Dr. Dolittle. Well, guys, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Really interesting to talk to you, and good luck with everything, of course.
Thank you. This is awesome having the headphones on. I feel like I am Alan Jones.
You look like a rock. Well, where you're sitting is where he sits quite regularly. So there you go. As we drive our own adventure. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Drive Your Own Adventure with Ingenia Holidays. With holiday parks and resorts across New South Wales and Queensland, Ingenia Holidays offers the ideal place for an extended break, weekend getaway or short stopover. Find your dream destination with Ingenia Holidays at www.ingeniaholidays.com.au.